For the free video, this is the Dow 1 hour chart, and you can see on non-farm payroll we did this day before non-farm payroll. We talked about this before, that we had a lower high, sold off into the close, did nothing in the euro session, and then just broke the trendline support once the non-farm payroll came out. So we hit resistance on the Sunday open, and today we just a couple of little waves down, couldn't get going. I was looking to see if we could break up here and get to this daily pivot, but we've not done it. We've got 45 minutes into the close. This is last chance saloon. We may be able to do something into the close. There is a lot of support around here. If we hold up, we may just break this little pennant and do something, but I wouldn't expect much. Okay. But what I'm looking for is tomorrow, if we can hold this 750 area here, if we can do something into the close and hold 750 tomorrow, I would expect this to be quite a base for the Dow to get back up and retest the pre-non-farm payroll levels. And if we can close above this area here, then go up to 13,000, 13,500. Okay, but it's all dependent on what we do here. If we just start to close lower tomorrow, then that's just not going to happen. So these are the key levels: above 750 and below this 650 area here. What happens inside this area? Either way we break out, whichever way we break out of this, it's going to give us the direction possibly for this week. Got not a lot of data at the moment. Consumer sentiment on Friday. I think the most important aspect of this week's data is the Chinese GDP, which is projected to be lower. That's on Friday. If that happens, I think these markets could get quite shaken by that. So we might end up just range bound trading for a few days. We might see a little move up, a little move back, and so on, and then get the direction second half of the week. This is what happened last week. Came out the Euro summit really well, but then, particularly with the independence holidays, we were very range bound last week. Just flapped around here, which is what might happen to us down here. Okay, so this is huge resistance up here, and so just be very careful. We're in summer doldrums now. You don't expect decent moves unless we close above key areas of support and resistance. You expect to see these markets move in ranges a lot. Okay, I mean the euro is a classic case. You can see this area marked out here. Last week we just spent the first half of the week just making lower closes, just channeling down, and then finally on the rate cut we dropped, and then non-farm payroll we dropped, and today we find ourselves just in a potential bear flag here. I was looking for 350 to get short up there. At the moment nothing's cooking. Okay, so not doing much with that. Well, not touching it at the moment. If we start to close higher tomorrow, then who knows, the euro could hold. Okay, so be careful. Don't try and get too engaged in these markets, just unless you've got a bit of a buffer there and you can afford to just sit back and leave it, which is the best position to be in. Just if you get 30, 40, 50 points profit in a trade. Like for example, I'm long this one. This is the pound Aussie dollar. Great move off the lows on Thursday. I got in on this pullback on Friday, and we've hit this resistance, but look how we're holding this pivot really well today. So I'm hoping tomorrow we can start to inch higher and penetrate these other areas up here. Okay, but at the moment that's looking pretty good. So I've got a bit of a buffer, got some profits in the account, not in the bank, but in the account from here. So if I can start to each up on that, then I will be happy, and I'll be moving my stop accordingly, and hoping if we can get above 155, which is the most critical area. Okay, so I do hope that helps, and if you're interested in the premium video, then let me know.